I like that they go by colors. For Lauderdale, I think they had red and blue. Um, I don't know. The A team, B team is always there's always some animosity, right? Team one, team two. So the mayday has been called. Instructions are being given out. Fort Lauderdale will soon take the course. Time starts when they hit the door. They're aggressive, but they are off. Team one taking the course. Team two, 360 and softening the structure on the outside here. Same thing happened. It's been a consistent theme. They're going to get pushing forward. But I'm confident that won't affect us. Judge stepping in there and saying, keep your hands down, you can't be on top of, right? We're trying to simulate as realistically as possible that this is high heat in a normal residential structure with normal height walls. So he's just reminded to keep his hand down there. Fort Lauderdale Team 2 making good progress here. Through the attic section. As we get packs off for this 16-inch tunnel, it requires as low profile as possible. We're at just over 3 minutes on the course. And if they can keep up a pace like this, puts them in a pretty decent spot here. A little assistance from the second firefighter in the group. So points are awarded not only for speed here today, the 26 teams that are competing for the top 5 position. Points are awarded or not subtracted, rather, for doing things like sounding the ground. You'll see them sound after every obstacle, for sticking together, reporting to their group supervisor or command that they're either clearing an obstacle or that they've run into one, kind of giving their location. You'll hear crews call out air checks throughout the competition here. It's because with those BA shields, they're not able to see super well, and specifically aren't going to be able to see their remote gauges or tell how much pressure they have in their bottles. So you'll see some of the judges step in there, give them their PSI. Into the wire entanglement, confirming that utilities are secured with command before cutting anything. And then once this team is able to breach this obstacle, that puts them right at the victim, and you'll see them get real busy with packaging. There's that sounding. Just good habits. So once they call to command that the victim has been located, like we said, they get busy. But then that also allows command to activate the second RIT team, which will be deploying on the Alpha side over there. As part of this competition, as we said before, with Lauderdale Team 1 and everybody else, as they're packaging and assessing the victim. Team 2 is going to enter the course. Team 2 has to get the victim out. So Team 1 is not allowed to move the victim basically from the position that they're finding him other than for packaging purposes. So there's a call for an air check.
3,000.
Team 1 working their, Team 2 working their way through. Back to 1 doing some packaging. These pick-off straps are super useful. Sometimes I feel like I'm a hockey referee and I have to jump over these walls. So as 2 starting to come through the rick-rack here, about 7 minutes and 15 seconds into our track here approximately. Fort Lauderdale 1 watching the progress of their brothers here. So the 2 groups have linked up now. You can't see that communication becomes absolutely crucial. Team 1's going to be exiting the structure first. See that sounding the floor again. So same thing, the judges keeping a close eye on possible penalties. So 2,900 PSI left in that 4,500 PSI bottle. Team 1 working their way through the structure. Team 2, as we said before, this is where Team 1 kind of got hung up. And this is where last year 60% of the teams ended up not being able to get through. We're seeing a lot more get through, which is awesome. It means that they went home, they trained on it, they said, hey, this is obviously an area that we're going to run into issues, and they made it better, which is fantastic. So again, all of it's dependent on training. So they're trying to reconfigure here a little bit. So we're just about 10 minutes in here. Good communication, staying calm, not exhausting too much air. Again, the goal is these are obstacles, not assists. Still calm, cool, and collected. Just over 10 minutes in. There we go, just enough to bump them free. I wish I could say they were fully out of the woods. They were able to get that through. Fantastic. The trick and the trend is to try to keep that victim as close to the wall and as far away from the rafters as possible. They're really going to have to hustle. Because the spot that has been getting people is right where he is right now. That wall breach has been the bane of most teams on the course today. So we'll see how this Fort Lauderdale team handles arguably the biggest challenge on the course.
Keep your hands down. You're good.
Again, hard to simulate, 8-foot walls while allowing the instructors and the spectators to be able to do their thing. And for practicality purposes. All right, if they can get through this little section, they'll make their time. We've always joked with this, it's 50% brute force, 50% finesse. You need to know when to step on that gas pedal. Communication is big. Seems like this team is staying calm and collected. And if they can keep that up.
I got it. Bro.
There we go. We got the bottle out. They're going to have to hustle in order to clear this in 15 minutes. Gotta move. Let's go. And the judges are stopping Fort Lauderdale Team 2 at the end of the course, 15 minutes in, unfortunately. Wow. Good effort by the Fort Lauderdale Team 2 team. Crowd showing their appreciation. It takes a lot to get, yourself out here. Like we said, it's always a learning experience. So now now these guys are going to show them kind of where they got stuck up, because it doesn't do you any good to just leave.
You kept telling him, "Hey, I'm stuck. Push the bottle back."
Yeah, teams have made it through. I would say we're at like a 60% success rate now.
You were fixing what you thought was a mistake. You weren't making it. You just needed to keep moving them because your partner rolled over onto his back. So if I'm doing this on those soft ass legs, I'm not helping you at all. So you got him here. The minute he popped out, you went just like that perfectly. Right? You got here, you thought you were stuck again. It's just that the bottle gets wedged in there. You just need to keep going. You're strong enough to hold all the way through. All right, so what you thought you were just soft. Hey, you gotta catch your breath. But your partner is just, unfortunately, he turtled up, he went on his back. And he's not small, so it's not easy for you guys to move around. But even right there.
So there you go. There you have it. Just keeping moving. Fort Lauderdale put in a really good effort, and unfortunately not able to finish. So we got a few more teams here today. We'll see how they do in just a couple